Hello, friends. Welcome to Communication Skills for Everyone. If you are watching this channel first time, please subscribe and also share with your friends. In this video, let us learn William Blake, the schoolboy poem analysis. So, William Blake was born in London in 1757. So, he was married in 1782 and his first collection of poems, Songs of Innocence, was published in 1789, and after that, in 1794, he comes up with songs of experience. These are the popular collection of poems by William Blake. And let us move to today's lesson, Schoolboy. In the first stanza of this particular 5 lines, introduces the reader to the main character and this character and speaker. So this poem is told from the perspective of young schoolboy, right, young age schoolboy generally who feels trapped in the monotony of everyday attendance to his studies. Generally that is common tendency even now also taking attendance. He talks with concise of an older man, so simply projecting his emotions and beliefs common to the romantic poets, of which Blake was one, right? Blake was one of the romantic poet. So that's what he talks about, the young narrator, right? So here the school age boy uh, talks about the things he loves. In the first stanza, he loves to rise in a summer morning and hear the birds singing on every tree. So he also, in the distance further, he can hear the horn of the huntsman and the song of the skylark who seems to sing only for him. So these are the types, right? These are the types of companies he wants. This is when he is happiest, a sentiment that many romantic poets has expressed, right? Being a romantic poet, he expressed it. When we move to the stanza 2, which presents exact opposite things that drive all joy away, right? One's happiness away, right? That's what he talks when he's forced to rise on a summer morning, right? Summer morning and go to school, unable to stay, right? Unable to stay in his peaceful environment. He's unhappiest. So in the previous stanza he was happiest, but in this, unhappy. He bemoans him, right? He expresses his dishappiness. His classmates fate that they are stuck inside, in singing, in sighing and dismay, right? This says that. So when we move to the third stanza, so here the young speaker, he also continues talking about the reader, so more about miserable days of days at school. He sits drooping, right? So I drooping sit, so it's mean drooping hunched over in his seat. He takes no pleasure in schoolwork and is anxiously waiting for the end of the day, right? He was in school, but he is not at all enjoying. He's simply waiting for the end of the day. Even sometimes we just look at, oh, we have to complete this day. So in the similar fashion, he also does the same. He cannot even take delight, right, happiness in his book, or sit in learning, right? Sit and learning the bower as it has been all worn through by rain, right? This is rain. It says that rain means it's a shower. It's we can see here, right? This particular 4 5 lines is the child is not averse to learning in general, but he appreciates reading and he comprehends the happiness that can be gained, that can be achieved from encompassing oneself within the bower, right? It's a kind of sanctuary of learning. It is only the structure of school he cannot stand, right? This talks about in stanza 3. When we move to the stanza 4, so the schoolboy, right here, the schoolboys, here the speaker questions, right? He questions the readers who are reading it, demanding an answer to his question. He pleads with a whoever, right? He pleads with a whoever is listening and asks how a bird that is born for joy, right? Born for joy, referring to himself or others that think like him be asked to sit in a case and sing, right? Sit in a case and sing. That makes, right? He also knows that he was made to learn. He made to learn, read and write, but he cannot do so in school, a place he considers equal to a case, right? It's like it's just comparing, right? If you sit in a case, how can you learn? How can you sing? Similar fashion, when you are in school, it is like a case. He now turns to beg, right? Turns to beg on behalf of other children, right? He also makes the case for all those trapped indoors, right? Those who are in houses. He also right professes, right? This, it is a kind of thing, right? How you can expect the same. And in the fifth one, when we move to the fifth, oh father and mother, if birds are nipped, right? In this one, the schoolboy also turns to address his parents as his right parents, as he sees them as the ones that could possibly change his situation, right? Parents have the right to change the situation if only he can convince them, right? If he convinces his parents, they can see things, it is things his way, right? They can see how the child can see, right? He also presents them with the reasons, right? He also provides reasons why there's reasons why they should not force him to go to school, right? So he also gives the reasons why he's talking about the school and all that. He speaks about his own childhood joys as being birds that are being nipped and blossoms that are blowing away. His happiness is delicate like the tender plants, and he should not have to be subject to sorrow and case dismay, right? Dismay, right? This says, as at his young age, he need not feel so unhappy when he is only a child, right? He is only a child, but still is unhappy. When you move to the sixth stanza, right? If we move to the sixth stanza, if all the things stated in the fifth stanza happen, if he is indeed stripped of his joy and given sorrow in return, then how can his parents expect the appearance of fruit in the summer? They should, he states, worry that due to their choices, he will never be the same. He will be unable to stand the blasts of winter when they appear. So he says, while this poem did appear in songs of experience, this child has had to reach an age in which he will truly feel sorrow or despair. This is about this poem analysis of the schoolboy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Communication skills for everyone.